What's good, YouTube? Boy, Torie Sama. We got 10 times Michael Jeffrey Jordan was inhuman, man. So I seen this video. It really appeared to my eyes as a great video off the rip. I was scrolling on my For You page and I seen the title and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like this video. Y'all gonna like this video. So we're gonna watch this video, man. Hit the like button. Comment down below the most inhuman play in this video at the end of the video after you watch it. Subscribe if you're new, you know what to do. Let's get right into this video. I hope you have a good day.
It's in sports that make us question, was that even possible? Was that really human? Michael Jordan's career is filled with these moments where it felt like he wasn't just playing basketball, he was rewriting the rules of what was physically and mentally possible. Imagine being so good at something, you break the game. That's MJ, not just a legend, but a force of nature.
Ref!
Let's look back at 10 moments that proved Michael Jordan wasn't just the greatest, he was inhuman. 1. The shot. 1989. Playoffs versus Cleveland Cavaliers Game 5 of the 1989 playoffs. The Chicago Bulls are down by 1 point. 3 seconds on the clock.
Bro, why are you saying the shot and you're playing the... Is
1989. Playoffs versus Cleveland Cavaliers Game 5 of the 1989 playoffs.
Dude has said the shot
Chicago Bulls
with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then he's playing MJ's last finals championship when he made against the Utah Jazz. What is this?
down by 1 point. 3 seconds on the clock. The entire season hinges on this moment. Michael Jordan gets the ball, and with a defender draped all over him, he rises, bang. A perfect jumper over Craig Elo at the buzzer. The crowd goes wild. The Bulls win. But this wasn't just any shot. This was a moment that defined Jordan's career. A shot that encapsulated everything he was. Fearless, unshakable, and clutch when it mattered the most. When the pressure was at its peak, MJ made the impossible look routine. Why was this moment inhuman? Because it was more than a shot. It was an example of Jordan's mind at work. He didn't just shoot the ball. He knew it was going in. Even in a moment of chaos, he was in complete control. 2. The flu game. 1997 finals. Game 5. Think about being so sick you can barely stand up. Your body's shaking, sweating.
Y'all know, so the flu game, when I first heard about it, because like Jordan shoes, with the retro 12s, the flu games, I didn't know the flu game was a championship, was in the finals. I thought this was just a normal game, he was sick. I didn't know that. So that just adds so much more context to it the first time I found out I was in the finals.
And weak. Now imagine having to play in a finals game against one of the toughest teams in the NBA. Jordan didn't just play, he dominated. In Game 5 of the 1997 finals, Jordan was battling the flu, barely able to hold himself up, yet he put up 38 points in 44 minutes, leading the Bulls to a 90-88 victory over the Utah Jazz. He was so out of it that he could barely sit up on the bench. But when he stepped back onto that court, it was like he had a supernatural ability to push through pain and fatigue, something mere mortals could never comprehend. It wasn't just his scoring, it was his will, his refusal to let the team lose. In the midst of illness, Jordan showed us that greatness doesn't give up, even when the body says no. 3. The shrug. 1992.
We gotta react to the flu game. I want to watch that game.
Finals Game 1 versus Portland's 6 three-pointers in the first half of Game 1 of the 1992 finals. That's an NBA record. And when Jordan hit his 6th three-pointer, he did something we'll never forget. He shrugged. It was as if he couldn't even believe what he was doing, like shooting the ball effortlessly from beyond the arc was just a Tuesday for him. His performance was so surreal, it felt almost too easy. It was the moment when Jordan made everyone realize he wasn't just the best on the court, he was in a league of his own. The shrug wasn't just about the shots, it was about Jordan's humility and maybe a little bit of self-awareness. Even he was thinking, am I really doing this right now? The world was watching, but MJ had already moved past that. For him, this was just business as usual.
And it was in the finals.
That, my friends, is what makes a player inhuman.
Yeah, like he's the playoff king for sure.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet,
he is for sure the playoff king.
4. The double nickel. 1995 versus New York Knicks. When Michael Jordan came back from his first retirement in March of 1995, everyone was wondering, could he still do it? Would he be the same? Well, MJ answered those questions in the most emphatic way possible. In just his 5th game back, he dropped 55 points against the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden, one of the most iconic arenas in the world. Jordan was already a legend, but this performance was a statement. He was saying to the basketball world, I'm not just back, I'm back to dominate. The Knicks were helpless. Even the best defenders had no answer for Jordan's mix of finesse, speed, and unstoppable scoring ability. To come back after being away for so long and still perform at this level, that's inhuman. 5. The impossible layup. 1991, Finals Game 2 versus Lakers. The 1991 Finals against the Lakers were supposed to be the final proving ground for Jordan. It was his chance to show that he could lead a team to the ultimate prize. And in Game 2, with the Bulls up by 2, Jordan made one of the most iconic plays in NBA history, the switch hand layup. Jordan drove the lane, leaped toward the basket, and in midair switched the ball from his right hand to his left, all while avoiding 2 defenders.
So basically, most of Jordan's iconic moments all happen in the highest level. That is tough, Jordan. That is tough, because I know because we all know all of us young players or young people, you know what I'm saying, we know about Jordan's iconic moments. We know about the shrug, you know about this and that, the shots, but we don't really know the context of the situations, right? Like you don't ever hear people say, oh, this shot happened in this finals game. This thing happened in this finals. Like, when I was younger, if I heard Jordan got the flu in the NBA finals game and he dropped that many points, I would have went crazy. But you don't hear the context behind this situation, like behind these. You know what I'm trying to say?
It was a move so smooth, so perfect, it looked like something out of a highlight reel. The layup defied the laws of physics. It was a display of body control that left fans and players alike shaking their heads. No one had seen anything like it before, and no one's been able to replicate it since. That moment in the finals was the ultimate confirmation.
I wouldn't say that,
Jordan
but
wasn't just a great player.
Players can do that, but
The 63
at the time, yeah.
1986 playoffs versus Boston Celtics. In a playoff game against the Boston Celtics, Jordan scored 63 points against the legendary Larry Bird Celtics. It was the most points ever scored in a playoff game, and even though the Bulls lost, it showed Jordan's ability to take over a game.
Not just legendary too. I heard somebody in the comment section sent me a video link of making the case for this team, and I seen a little bit of it. And bro, so this team is arguably one of the greatest teams of all time, and I did not know that. That's good to hear. And also, Bird. I'm not sure this is the year, but is this the year where this team only lost one time at the home? Is this that year where this team went like 49-1 at home or not?
No matter how tough the opponent.
I think so.
7. The dunk on Ewing, 1991.
Yes, sir.
Versus New York Knicks.
I love y'all Knicks fans in the comment section.
Jordan took off on a fast break.
Y'all are funny, man. Good sportsmanship by y'all, bro.
Center Patrick Ewing. This wasn't just a dunk. It was a message. No one is safe. Ewing, one of the
right to his godfather. The godfather of his kids got boomed
Jordan
on.
was playing on a different level, showing that size and strength didn't matter when you had his combination of skill and confidence. 8. The final shot, 1998 Finals. Game 6 versus Utah Jazz Game 6 of the 1998 Finals. MJ's final shot with the Bulls. With the game on the line, Jordan crossed over, pulled up, and hit the jumper that sealed his 6th championship. It wasn't just a game winner. It was the perfect ending to his dynasty.
My dad showed me this video and he was telling me about how back and during this time, everybody was trying to say it was a push off. And he was telling me it wasn't. Like, Jordan just crossed him. He's right. You got shook. You got crossed, bro. It happens. It's cool. Wasn't a push off.
The pressure was immense, but for Jordan, it was just another day at the office. 9. The two-handed block. 2001 versus Chicago Bulls.
Definitely.
In 2001, Jordan wasn't the same explosive player he once was. He was 38, playing for the Washington Wizards, and some thought his best days were behind him. But in a game against the Bulls, Jordan made a block that proved he could still do the impossible.
Man, give me that. You could have had better quality, but give me that.
Block. Jordan chased down a
A
shot,
two-hand snag.
leaping for a two-handed rejection that had fans on their feet. At 38 years old, most players are slowing down, but Jordan was still showing the world that he could do things that defied the age and logic. He didn't have the same vertical as before, but his heart and instincts were still inhuman. 10. The 1997 All-Star Game performance. Finally, we come to the 1997 All-Star Game. Jordan had already won multiple MVPs, but this performance was something else. With the game on the line, MJ scored 14 points in the final 5 minutes to lead the East to victory, earning his third All-Star Game MVP. Even in an exhibition game, Jordan wasn't here to show off. He was here to win. What made this moment inhuman was Jordan's ability to take control of a game when it mattered most, even in an all-star environment. The fact that he was still doing this at 34, with multiple championships already under his belt, just made it even more impressive.
I might have to react to that All-Star game too, man. I might have to. I want to see how significant that triple-double was. I want to see how competitive they're playing too in that game as well, because I feel like that has a lot to do with it. But anyways, if y'all enjoyed the video, man, hit that like button. Comment down below the most inhuman play or moment that you've seen from Jordan yourself. Also, if there's nothing in here that if you know something in your head that's more inhuman that you've seen, let me know down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. It's your boy Torie Sama, and I'm out.